welcome back to the Israeli and Jewish Music Affinity Group. Today, I want to tell you, we're going to be laughing and sharing some of the best videos about Passover. I've picked about 10 to 11 videos, all having to do with the desert or the Passover holiday. Some of these would also be great to show at your Passover Seder, and I will put a link somewhere. I didn't have a chance to put the playlist together, but I'll share it somehow with everybody before Passover, so you can do that. This session are a lot of videos mostly sung in English, and therefore there's not a lot of reason to do the lyrics translate like some of the previous lecture and the next one that I have planned. There won't be a lot of dialogue for me, but I'll try to interject here and there and where needed. And feel free to use the chat box as much as you want. And I've also, when I put this together, I put the videos in a chronological order. And what we just saw before was the Y Studs. That is a brand new Passover video that I found yesterday, actually. So, all right, so here we go. And a little bit about me. I love Israeli music, Israeli dancing, computers and video games, and playing pinball. All right, so, all right, I'll move along here. And you don't have to understand the words to be able to enjoy some of this wonderful music, because I sometimes like just the background rhythm of the music because it's just nice and soothing. And there's a lot of apps that you can find and listen to Israeli music. One of them happens to be an app called it's the letter R and Live. And that I listen to that all the time. It's music from all the hundreds of the Israeli radio stations, and it's pretty cool. I mean, so it's nice. So let's continue on here. All right, there, you don't need to see all that. Okay, skip. Okay, here's video number 1.
Oh, hello, Pharaoh. Listen, the Jews have escaped, okay? So, yeah.
What? That's impossible! Who let the Jews out?
Who? Jews.
Who let the Jews out?
Jews.
Who let the Jews out?
Jews.
Who let the Jews out?
Jews.
Who let the Jews out? Who let the Jews out?
Who let the Jews out? Who let the Jews out? Who let the Jews out? Who let the Jews out?
Yes, this greeting has been brought to you by Schlepping Through the Alps. Click below to get your copy of the book everyone will be reading this spring. It's being called Brutally Comic. Probably because I'm on the cover. Yeah. Have a happy Passover. Okay? Thank you. Yes. Are we done?
Okay, so we ended last time with the song Let It Go, sung in Hebrew. And I know many of you were a little stunned. I do hope this doesn't become a theme or a thing showing frozen videos each session. Ha ha ha. And this video is a Passover video that came from h.com, and it's a Jewish learning website with articles and a lot of really wonderful material. And I found an article that H wrote that I'm going to share at the next meeting that you're really going to enjoy. But here is H singing Let It Go, the Passover edition. What happened here? Yeah, it's happened. It skipped. Mouse touched it. There you go. There you go.
10 plagues came, the Egyptians proclaimed, the Jews are all now free. Personal liberation, like splitting your own sea. Miracles do happen, freedom comes every year. Seder, matzah, wine, Passover's here. Stuck in a rut, trapped by the grind. Every time you feel you're left behind. Cravings enslaved, plagued by self-doubt. I want out. Let it go, let it go. Throw your chametz to the sea. Let it go, let it go. Passover means being free. I don't care what they're going to say. Let my soul rage on. My power unleashed, an amazing new tie to wear. My soul is soaring, is it from all these fumes in the air? Simchat Gadya, what does that song really mean? Time to test my limits and realize my dream. Let them go, let them go. Set the Jewish people free. Let it go, let it go. Together with friends and family, here I'll stand, and here I'll stay. Let my soul rage on, eating all that matzah anyway.
Okay, this is Passover funk.
Face up for cups go, holy Moses, Egyptian gold. This one for family, the Haggadah, straight masterpiece. Matzah, Maro, eating it up at the Seder. Got kid along with Saint Laurent, said Afikoman for later. Now comes blood, oh red. Call for Moses, he's a magician. Frogs lies, on head. Wild beasts and hail, I said, so dark, where's Fred? Let us go, Pharaoh's got no credit, firstborn, he did. Say Hebrews, let's start running, break it down. Jews wrote the hallelujah. Jews wrote the hallelujah. Jews wrote the hallelujah. Cause best off, I'm gon' give it to you. Cause best off, I'm gon' give it to you. Cause best off, I'm gon' give it to you. Passover night, and we're living it up. Fill it up the 4 cups. Matzah crumbling up. Chametz burn it all up. Afikoman's wrapped up. Don't be standing right up. That's the fuck is what's up. Hey, 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 oh, it's time. Wait a minute. Fill my cup with a man of sherbets. Take a sip, lean your chest. Yankel it, get the stretch. Say 4 questions, the 4 sons. 4 cups, not too many. And we thank God for freedom. Heading to a land of milk and honey. Freedom, oh man. Gonna live my life the best way I can. Freedom, we can. Make the Jew in you to a hero man. Freedom, I am. Say goodbye to those shackles and freedom. I say. More matzah in your tummy, break it down. Jews wrote the hallelujah. Jews wrote the hallelujah. Jews wrote the hallelujah. Cause Pesach's fun, gon' give it to you. Cause Pesach's fun, gon' give it to you. Cause Pesach's fun, gon' give it to you. Passover night and we're living it up. Fill it up the 4 cups. Matzah crumbling up. Chametz burned it all up. Afikoman's wrapped
That's a pretty fun one. I like that one. All right. So often traveling with little more than the shirts on their backs and the ties on their necks, the Maccabees have entertained and inspired hundreds of audiences worldwide, from Alabama to New Zealand and everywhere in between, using nothing more than the unadulterated human voice and a clean-cut presentation with Jewish humor. This unique group of singers is able to connect with fans of all backgrounds and ages. And the Maccabees were originally formed in 2007 as Yeshiva University student vocal group. And they've recently emerged as both Jewish music and an a cappella phenomenon with a large fan base, more than 20 million views on YouTube. And every year, on almost every Jewish holiday, they have wowed us with some of their greatest parodies. And here is, okay. The word Dayenu means approximately it would have been enough. It would have been sufficient, or it would have sufficed. Dayenu has 15 stanzas, something I just recently learned, representing the 15 gifts God bestowed. The first 5 involve freeing the Jews from slavery. The next describe the miracles God did for them. And the last 5 for the closeness to God that God gave them. And pay very close attention to this video, because there's some really funny things in this.
Ilu ilu hotsianu mi mitzrayim hotsianu mi mitzrayim dayenu 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 dayenu.
Ilu ilu koralanu koralanu etayam koralanu etayam dayenu 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 dayenu. Ilu ilu echilanu echilanu etaman echilanu etaman dayenu 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 dayenu. Hey, 2, 3, 4. Ilu ilu natan lanu et hashavat natan lanu dayenu 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 dayenu.
Ilu ilu kerbanu living, I see that living, I see that dayenu 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 dayenu.
Ilu ilu natalanu natalanu echatora natalanu echatora dayenu 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 dayenu. Ilu ilu ichnisanu li eretz Yisrael dayenu 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 dayenu
Dayenu dayenu dayenu dayenu dayenu dayenu dayenu.
to open the door for Eliyahu.
And
All right, so we're moving along here. So this one, a lot of you know about. Manish Jana are the first two words in the phrase meaning, why is tonight different from all other nights? The phrase appears at the beginning of each line of the four questions, traditionally asked via song by the youngest capable child attending the Passover Seder. And pay attention to what they're doing to the glasses.
Manishtana halayla hazeh Mikol halelo Mikol halelo Shebechol halelo Anu ochlin chametzu matzah Halayla zeh kulo matzah Halayla zeh kulo matzah Shebechol haleilot anu ochlin She'ar yirakot She'ar yirakot Halayla zeh maror maror Halayla zeh maror maror Shebechol haleilot einanu mapilin afilu pam echad afilu pam echad Halayla zeh Shetefet amim Halayla zeh Shetefet amim Shebechol haleilot anu ochlin Ben yoshvenu ve'en mesubin Ben yoshvenu ve'en mesubin Halayla zeh kulanu mesubin Halayla zeh kulanu mesubin
All right, moving along. This group is 613, and they're a groundbreaking 6-man a cappella vocal band bringing an unprecedented style and energy to Jewish music with nothing but the power of human voice. The New York City-based group is an international phenomenon, both online, while their videos have been viewed over 20 million times, just as similar to the Maccabees, and in traditional media. 8 award-winning albums have landed 613 among the top Jewish music artists on iTunes, Spotify. Music from those albums have been adapted by choirs worldwide, playing on midstream radio across the globe and selected for 10 best of compilations to date. 613 has received distinctions and accolades from Jewish organizations like the National Council of Young Israel and Moment Magazine, and awards from musical organizations like the Harmony Sweepstakes and the Contemporary A Cappella Society of America. Just like some of the other groups, every year and almost on every Jewish holiday, they have shared with us some of the greatest parodies. One of my personal favorites was back in December, and that was the Elton Jonica video. And the last video today going down will just make you just want to start singing. So here we go. We'll continue on here. Okay. And I'm very sorry, this video is only 1 minute long. I kind of wish it was longer.
Can you tell me when you'll get? Can you tell me when you'll get? 4 8 days, put the means away. Only gonna have unlimited weed. Can you tell me when you'll get over to my Seder to eat? Can you tell me when you'll get? We were slaves, but then God brought 10 plagues. Egypt chased, we crossed the sea of reeds. We're remembering the days we were slaves, but now we are free. Once we were slaves, but now we are free.
I told you that was short. All right. Oh, I skipped one here. All right. Here we go. This is the Lion King Passover.
מה נשתנה הלילה הזה? מי כמוך נדע בקודש? מה נשתנה?
In the days we prepare for the Seder, it seems like we'll never be done. There's more to clean than can ever be cleaned. Grab a candle and search for the crumbs. When the Seder table is ready and all the chametz has been found, our family arrives and the sun leaves the sky. At the table we'll gather around. At the Seder tonight, Passover retold, with our principle, thanking God above, and the Seder place.
people go, you see. 'Cause we just can't wait to be free.
We're eating the matzah for 8 nights and days. We're eating the matzah, so put that bread away. We had to hurry from the land we were slaves, so we're chametz free culinarily. I'm eating a matzah. And who doesn't love some good matzah? What's a matzah? Nothing. What's a matzah with you?
We had to hurry from the land we were slaves, so we're chametz free culinarily. We're eating the matzah and the Seder bread. Help us tell the story like the Seder tonight. Seder tonight.
Okay. All right, so this one came out in 2021. And this is another 613 wonderful, funny video that we all liked back in 2021. And you'll notice a little bit of a theme to some of these, which some of the ones from the last few years, they were done on Zoom. Some of them. And it made it even harder for the people to produce these. So
There once was a time in Egypt land, the Jews were slaves in the deserts, and we cried out for an outstretched hand, oh let my people go.
Soon may our freedom come to bring us liberty, peace, and fun. One day when the Pharaoh's outdone, he'll let my people go.
Brave Moses with his shepherd's rod had heard the mighty voice of God. It said, tell Pharaoh clear and strong to let my people go.
Soon may our freedom come to bring us liberty, peace, and fun. One day when the Pharaoh's outdone, he'll let my people go. Oh, what shall we do with the middle matzah? What shall we do with the middle matzah? What shall we do with the middle matzah? Early in the Seder. Hide it away, it's the Afikomen. Hide it away, it's the Afikomen. Hide it away, it's the Afikomen. Early in the Seder. Oy vey, let's get some prizes. Oy vey, let's get some prizes. Oy vey, let's get some prizes later in the Seder. Soon may our freedom come to bring us liberty, peace, and fun. One day when the Pharaoh's outdone, he'll let my people go.
Now Pharaoh's heart was not appeased, no Hebrew slave shall ever go free. But Moses said, let's wait and see, the plagues began to grow.
Oi! Soon may our freedom come to bring us liberty, peace, and fun. One day when the Pharaoh's outdone, he'll let my people go.
Just lean to the left and we'll tell the tale of how we left Egypt. God split the sea and we walked across with no need for a ship.
But first, before we get to that, there's sons and questions for. Just when you think it's almost done, there's 3 hours more.
There's 3 hours more.
For Pharaoh sent men after us, their lives would soon be lost. And we spill wine drops from our cups, cause freedom had a cost. Cause freedom had a cost.
So every year we celebrate our freedom with a smile.
With Moses and Ramses too. Yocheved the Levite, the Pharaoh's daughter, and Aaron and Miriam on the Egyptian Nile. Hey lads, the Seder has come with questions asked by the youngest one. We'll sing and have some fun for wonders long ago.
Egyptian firstborn sons were lost. The sea of reeds we firmly crossed. They followed, but 'twas at great cost. They all were dragged below.
Hey lads, the Seder is done. We told our tale of redemption. The Shana Haba Yerushalayim. Hey lads, the Seder's done. We told our tale of redemption. The Shana Haba Yerushalayim.
All right. So this is Vehishe Amda, and the melody that I really love is the one by Yonatan Razel. And Vehishe Amda is a short passage in the Haggadah at the Passover Seder that deals with saving the people of Israel by God from all his enemies. It is customary to read the passage in a melody, and today it is also prevalent as a poem on its own. It follows the previous paragraph of text regarding God's promise of ending the exile of the Jews and moreover, setting them free with much wealth. The melody written by Yonatan Razel has made this among the most well-known songs in Israel and the Jewish world. And Yonatan Razel was born in New York and moved to Israel at a young age with his family. As a child, he learned to play on the piano and cello and studied conducting. Razel's army service in Israel was as a musician and arranger for the IDF military band. After his release, he studied conducting and was conductor for the Israel Chamber Orchestra and the Renana Symphony. For a number of years, Razel abandoned his music, moved to Susia, where he worked as a shepherd and studied psychology. An offer to arrange music came from Yoni Rector, another Israeli musician, composer, and arranger and singer. And they drew him back to the musical world. This performance won warm reactions and was later included in the Best of collection by Yoni Rector. This was also when Razel met and befriended Aviator Banai, another Israeli musician and singer and songwriter. In 2009, Razel gained fame in the Orthodox Jewish community after a song he wrote and arranged for Yaakov Shweki, Vehishe Amda, was successful and won an award as Song of the Decade from the religious Israeli radio station Kol Chai. And right above here, there's a 58-second version sung by the Maccabees.
Vehishe Amda Lavoteinu, Vehishe Amda Lavoteinu Velanu, Shelo Echad Bilvad Amad Aleinu Lechaloteinu, Amad Aleinu Lechaloteinu, VeHakadosh Baruch Hu Matzileinu, Matzileinu Miyado, VeHakadosh Baruch Hu Matzileinu, Matzileinu Miyado. Na 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 na.
And there are so many interesting versions of Vehishe Amda. I went through at least 5 of them, from Harel Scott and Yonatan Razel to Ishai Rebo and Yonatan Razel. But some of these were over 6 to 10 minutes long. And I've learned a lot about the Prince of Egypt movie That is why I chose the Vihishyamda version from the Prince of Egypt. And this is sung by Yossi Azulai, a very popular singer in Israel. And in the future, I plan to talk more about him. I've actually met him before. And I love a lot of his beautiful music that he's created on his own. And this I found, and here we go.
והיא שעמדה לאבותינו, והיא שעמדה לאבותינו ולנו, שלא אחד בלבד עמד עלינו לכלותנו, עמד עלינו לכלותנו. והיא שעמדה לאבותינו, והיא שעמדה לאבותינו ולנו, שלא אחד בלבד עמד עלינו לכלותנו, עמד עלינו לכלותנו. והקדוש ברוך הוא מצילנו, מצילנו מידם. והקדוש ברוך הוא מצילנו, מצילנו מידם. והיא שעמדה לאבותינו, והיא שעמדה לאבותינו ולנו, שלא אחד בלבד עמד עלינו לכלותנו, עמד עלינו לכלותנו. והקדוש ברוך הוא מצילנו, מצילנו מידם. והקדוש ברוך הוא מצילנו, מצילנו מידם. שלא אחד בלבד עמד עלינו לכלותנו, לכלותנו. והקדוש ברוך הוא מצילנו, הקדוש ברוך הוא מצילנו מידם.
והקדוש ברוך הוא מצילנו, מצילנו מידם.
missed. Okay, so we're gonna move along here. Sam Glazer, born in 1962, is a popular composer, performer, and interpreter of Jewish music, referred to as one of the top 10 Jewish artists in the United States by Moment magazine. He holds a global 50-city music tour culminating in Israel every year. He performs annually to over 100,000 people of all ages at such venues as the Greek Theater, Universal Amphitheater, and Dodger Stadium, and toured cities such as Sydney, London, Hong Kong, and Tel Aviv. While an Orthodox Jew himself, he holds concerts as well as sings in synagogues of all streams of Judaism, which are Orthodox, Conservative, Reform, and Reconstructionist. Sam Glazer has released 20 albums, as well as 4 collections of lyrics and poetry, 4 musicals, 3 sheet music songbooks of his Jewish music, and a choral book, Kol HaNeshama. He produces his music through his own record company, Glazer Music Works, as well as producing scores for film and television. Glazer is also a prolific producer of albums for other recording artists. This isn't a parody, but a wonderful song. And as a side note, Sam Glazer was also the band at Jason and Elaine's wedding, and it was a really awesome wedding. That's why there's a picture in the middle there. All right. And this was a Passover song that I found.
It's the time of year to remember, as if we ourselves were there. Recreate the scene with our families. We unite in song and prayer. Put your faith in me. Safely through the desert will I lead you. I can set you free. And every year on this sacred night, you will say, Baruch HaMakom. Drink full cups of wine while we're leaning, and the afikomen we share. For this night to have any meaning, children's questions must fill the air. Put your faith in me. Safely through your lifetimes will I lead you. I can set you free, and I will give you eyes to see how to walk upon the way. In the midnight hour, you'll feel my outstretched arm right by your side, so that you know you are the precious child I long for every day. Baruch HaMakom. Natan Torah. every day. Baruch Hamakom. Baruch Shenatan Torah Ve'amo Yisrael. Baruch HaMakom, Baruch HaMakom, Baruch Shenatan Torah.
All right. Here is 613's Billy Joel Passover from last year.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The annual crowd's shuffled in. There's a Zadie sitting next to me, making kiddush for all of his kin. But
He says, sons, do you have any inquiries? Like why we trade bread for matzot? And this maror we eat, dipping bitter and sweet. And why we don't keep the door closed?
oh, ma, nishtana.
La da di di da, da yenu. God set us free from the Pharaoh man. That's why we rejoice tonight. And Jews, although pursued by the enemy, with God's help it turned out all right. Nation of Israel was tired and sore, praying for redemption someday. Moshe Rabbeinu came and burst through the door. He said, hey, let us out of this country. And saying no to God, roar on a pagan attack. You ought to know by now. All that hard work gave us broken backs, but then we were gone in a hurry. Well, the Pharaoh, he changed his mind. Yeah, but we never had it down. Matzah's bread can't rise up. It's time to move out. We're moving out of Egypt. Ooh, oh, yeah. Clean the house, change pants, strangers in a strange land, celebration, Jewish liberation, reading from the Haggadah, Adirhu and Chadgadah, 10 plagues, 4 sons, who knows one? I know one. Keep the house clean, Father buffer to Zuzim, Geffen Liebers and Kedem, next year in Jerusalem, Dainu, Charosed, we sold all of our chametz. Tell me what is all this for? I can't take much more, my road. God set a bush on fire, Moses saw it burn, and still today we're learning. God set a bush on fire, and when we are gone, we'll see the flame burn on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bulk ups are red, ooh, bulk ups are white. Tonight is different from all other nights.
This video is one of the big reasons why I love to present some of these group affinity group meetings. This video, I'm gonna tell you a little history behind it. Who Knows One is the most beloved Seder songs in the entire Haggadah. Sure, it signifies the end almost of a very long night, but it's easy to learn. Melody and repetitive lyrics also make it a lot of fun to sing. But Passover 2020 was indeed different from all other nights due to shelter-in-place restrictions in response to the coronavirus pandemic. Many didn't have the opportunity to sing Who Knows One with their families that year. A who's who of popular Israeli singers came together virtually to present the song on Israeli TV on the first night of Passover. It's more fun than ever, and we can't stop watching. The song was part of HaSeder HaYisraeli Hagadol, the big Israeli Seder broadcast on Israel's Channel 12, with most Israelis apart from their families on the most family-oriented night of the year. This star-studded program served as a virtual Seder together with the entire nation. It's fun to watch the video and see how many singers you could recognize, so give it a try. And I will tell you, this video disappeared off of YouTube, but we were able to find it somewhere, and we're very happy that we did, because this video is one of the neatest videos you'll ever get to see.
Eloheinu, 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 שבשמיים ובארץ. אחד מי יודע,
אחד אני יודע, אחד אלוהינו, 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 אלוהינו,
שבשמיים ובארץ. שניים יודע, שניים אני יודע, שני לוחות הברית. אחד אלוהינו, 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 שבשמיים ובארץ.
שלושה אני יודע,
שלושה אני יודע, שלושה
שני לוחות הברית.
אחד אלוהינו, אלוהינו, אלוהינו,
אלוהינו, אלוהינו,
שבשמיים ובארץ.
ארבע אני יודע,
ארבע אני יודע,
ארבע אמהות,
שלושה אבות,
שני לוחות הברית.
אחד אלוהינו, 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 שבשמיים ובארץ. חמישה אני יודע, חמישה אני יודע, חמישה חומשי תורה.
ארבע אמהות,
שלושה אבות,
שני לוחות הברית.
אחד אלוהינו, 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 שבשמיים ובארץ. שישה מי יודע,
שישה אני יודע,
שישה סדרי משנה, חמישה חומשי תורה, ארבע אמהות, שלושה אבות, שני לוחות הברית.
אחד אלוהינו, 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 אלוהינו,
שבשמיים ובארץ.
שבעה מי יודע,
שבעה אני יודע, שבעה ימי שבתא,
שישה סדרי משנה,
חמישה חומשי תורה,
ארבע אמהות,
שלושה אבות,
שני לוחות הברית.
אחד אלוהינו, 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 אלוהינו,
שבשמיים ובארץ. שמונה מי יודע,
שמונה אני יודע, שמונה ימי מילה, שבעה ימי שבתא,
שישה סדרי משנה,
משנה, 5 חומשי תורה, 4 אמהות, 3 אבות, 2 לוחות הברית, 1 אלוהינו, 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 אלוהינו,
7 שמיים ובארץ.
9 מי יודע,
9 אני יודע, 9 יחי לידה,
8 ימי מילה,
7 ימי שבתא,
6 סדרי משנה,
5 חומשי תורה, 4 אמהות, 3 אבות, 2 לוחות הברית,
1 אלוהינו,
אלוהינו, אלוהינו, אלוהינו, אלוהינו, 7 שמיים ובארץ.
10 מי יודע,
10 אני יודע, 10 דבריה, 9 ירחי לידה, 8 ימי מילה, 7
ימי שבתא,
6
סדרי משנה,
5 חומשי תורה,
4 אמהות,
3 אבות, 2 לוחות הברית,
1 אלוהינו,
אלוהינו, אלוהינו, אלוהינו, אלוהינו,
7 שמיים ובארץ.
11 מי יודע,
11 אני יודע,
11 כוכביה,
10 דבריה,
9 ירחי לידה,
8 ימי מילה,
7 ימי שבתא,
6 סדרי משנה,
5 חומשי תורה,
4 אמהות,
3 אבות,
2 לוחות הברית,
1 אלוהינו,
אלוהינו, אלוהינו, אלוהינו, אלוהינו,
7 שמיים ובארץ. 12 מי יודע,
12 אני יודע,
12 שבטיה, 11 כוכביה,
10 דבריה,
9 ירחי לידה,
8 ימי מילה,
7 ימי שבתא,
6 סדרי משנה,
5 חומשי תורה,
4 אמהות, 3 אבות,
2 לוחות הברית,
1 אלוהינו, 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 7 שמיים ובארץ.
13 מי יודע, 13 אני יודע, 13 מידיה, 12 שבטיה,
11 כוכביה,
10 דבריה,
9 ירחי לידה,
8 ימי מילה, 7 ימי שבתא,
6 סדרי משנה,
5 חומשי תורה,
4 אמהות, 3 אבות, 2 לוחות הברית,
1 אלוהינו, 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 אלוהינו,
7 שמיים
ובארץ.
All right, so the full list of participants is actually on the video and on YouTube, but I'll give it to you if you want it. Eyal Golan, Shimon Biskila, Maya Biskila, Benaya Baravi, Shlomi Shabbat, Yuval Dayan, Yishai Levy, Kobe Aflalo, Sarit Haddad, and the list keeps on going. There's 31 people that were in this video. And okay, we will continue on here. Here is a bonus track, something that I really like. It's another Sam Glazer video. I didn't want to put it on the cutting room floor because I couldn't do that.
שלוש פעמים בשנה יראך זכורך את פני השם אלוקיך במקום אשר יבחר. ובני ירושלים עיר הקודש, ובני ירושלים במהרה בימינו, ובני ירושלים עיר הקודש, ובני ירושלים במהרה בימינו. בחג המצות ובחג השבועות ובחג הסוכות ולא יראה את פני השם ריקם ובני ירושלים עיר הקודש ובני ירושלים במהרה בימינו ובני ירושלים עיר הקודש ובני ירושלים במהרה בימינו במהרה בימינו 3 times a year we're commanded to gather 3 times a year we must celebrate as one each with our own special piece of the puzzle each with our own light as bright as the sun את פני השם אלוקיך במקום אשר יבחר ובני ירושלים עיר הקודש ובני ירושלים במהרה בימינו 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 במהרה בימינו
All right, so what's next? Here's a scene for our next meeting. Ignore the subject to change part. I will probably be giving the next one at the FJMC convention. So, and I picked like one of the, it's going to be on collaborations, and afterwards I'll do it again probably on Zoom as well. Also, I've found so many pieces of collaborations. I have enough to make a part 2. So I'm now working on the part 2 version of the collaboration, but here is a sample of one of the collaborations.
ואם רק נסתכל, אם לא ניבהל ונראה לעולם שביחד כולם אני רק בן אדם, אני חי ועובד כמו כולם ורואה עתיד וחושב תמיד שהכוונה נותנת אמונה ורואה עתיד וחושב תמיד שהכוונה נותנת אמונה
לא מבין מה קורה וחושב מי שומע את מה שבלב ורואה עתיד וחושב תמיד שהכוונה נותנת אמונה ורואה עתיד וחושב תמיד שהכוונה נותנת אמונה
ואם רק נסתכל, אם לא ניבהל ונראה לעולם שביחד כולם אז
יחד, כן ללכת יחד, כן ללכת יחד אל האור יחד, זה הזמן ביחד ואיתך ביחד לאור יחד, כן ללכת יחד
אני רואה עתיד, אני חושב תמיד שהכוונה נותנת אמונה. אני רואה עתיד, אני חושב תמיד שהכוונה נותנת אמונה. ואם רק נסתכל, אם לא ניבהל ונראה לעולם שביחד כולם אז
יחד, כן כולם ביחד, כן ללכת יחד אל האור. יחד, זה הזמן שיחד, צריך ביחד לאור. יחד, כן ללכת יחד, כן ללכת יחד אל האור. יחד, זה הזמן ביחד, ואיתך ביחד לאור. יחד ללכת, יחד ללכת.
All right, everyone. Have a wonderful Passover and stay safe. And we will see you guys all, whoever's coming to the convention.